Welcome back to Mid Mornings with Amy. It's Wednesday, October 9th, about 46 degrees outside, so a nice cool fall morning here in Somerset. Wherever you are this morning, I hope you're having a great Wednesday morning. We're talking this morning on Mid Mornings with Amy with Kathy Epperson and Beverly Gaddis with the National Alliance on Mental Illness, NAMI. Kathy is the executive director of NAMI Kentucky, and Beverly is the local president of Somerset's NAMI chapter. And we're talking about NAMI, who you are, what you do, and in case people are just joining us, quickly tell us again who you are and what you do at NAMI.
Okay, NAMI is the largest mental health organization in the country dedicated to improving the lives of individuals and family members affected by mental illness. And NAMI Kentucky is kind of like a resource center. We provide statewide trainings to our affiliates. We have 22 in Kentucky to provide support groups for families and support groups for individuals in recovery throughout Kentucky.
Mental illness, we've mentioned before, it's real. People do suffer from it. It's not always something that you can see. And if anyone is listening this morning who might have a mental illness, or maybe who is going through something mental illness related, Kathy, let them know that surviving and living are two different things. We talked about this during the break.
Yes. Mental illness, to live in recovery, you need to get, I believe, you need to have supports, treatment, and medication. You can just survive if you have one and not have all three. But to be in recovery, I believe you need all three. You need supports of individuals around you to help you when you are in a crisis. You need medication to help you in your recovery process. And you need treatment with your therapist or a psychiatrist, whatever, to be able to stay in the recovery process.
And there is no cure.
No, there's not a cure for mental illness. I wish there was. I wish you could wave a wand and say you're cured of your bipolar or schizophrenia. But there is ongoing research by NAMI to have a scientific breakthrough. There has been for effective treatment in mental illness. There's new drugs coming out on the market, new medications, and new evidence-based practices, which you'll hear in the mental health arena, like supportive housing, supportive employment, which I would like to talk about that because in Kentucky, Kentucky Department of Mental Health received a grant through the Johnson Johnson Foundation, which is funded through the Dartmouth University in New Hampshire, to provide IPS, which is individual placement support, supportive employment to individuals in recovery from mental illness. And Adonta just received that grant in July. So it's really exciting because many individuals think that individuals with mental illness cannot work. That's not true. They can work. With supports they need, they can work just like you and I.
You mentioned that the number one reason people stop seeking support and stop getting help once they've been diagnosed with a mental illness is because they just stop taking their medication.
Yes, Amy, we're human. So, when we get sick with like a flu or whatever, and we take our antibiotic, we get to feeling better, we quit taking our antibiotic. Well, that's the number one reason individuals with mental illness go out of recovery is they quit taking their medication. The medication's working, they feel good, they think, well, I don't need this, so we just quit taking it. So it's very true.
Beverly, there's lots of events and things that NAMI does to bring awareness. This week is Mental Health Awareness Week. Mental Health Awareness Week is this week. And there's lots of things that you all do annually to bring awareness of the fact that mental illness is real. And NAMI walks are one of those. So talk a little bit about some of the things that you all do.
Okay, in May, the first Saturday in May, we have a NAMI walk because that is Mental Health Awareness Month. And usually Mayor Eddie Girdler and Judge Barty Bullock will be there. They make it, what do they call it?
Proclamation.
Yeah, a proclamation for Somerset. And the first 50 people who come to our walks get a free T-shirt. And we serve food, breakfast and dinner usually. We have face painting there. There's a lot of activities. Sometimes we have music or speakers. But it's a great event, and it helps get the word out when, you see a bunch of people with the same T-shirt on walking down the street, and everybody turns their head and says, hey.
What is that?
What's going on here? So it gets the word out that we are here and available for those who need us.
NAMI, you mentioned, is a membership organization, and it's an annual membership, $3 or $35, depending upon what a person can do. And once again, how can people get involved with you? And if there's someone who just wants to help NAMI, maybe isn't going through a mental illness, or maybe doesn't have a family member going through it, but yet they want to support your work. How can they do that?
They can call us at our local number, 451-6935. We're located at the college on the South Campus, and we would be glad to have volunteers to get involved. We want more people involved so we can spread the word that mental illness is real and it's okay to get help. The reason there's stigma associated with mental illness is misunderstanding what mental illness is in our social culture. If you told somebody you had mental illness and you worked with them, would they treat you the same? That's the fear individuals have. So that's why they don't talk about it. But NAMI's here to help you and give you that support and say, it's okay, let's talk about it. You're with other people that actually have been affected.
Do you think a lot of the people that you all deal with who come to NAMI for help, do they have the impression that people will think they're weak if they come for help and say, I have a mental illness? Do a lot of people have that fear?
When they first come to NAMI, yes, and the reason they don't come to NAMI is they feel like people think they were weak. That is a fear of individuals with mental illness. But after they come to NAMI, they realize that's not true.
They're actually stronger because they sought you out for help.
Stronger, yes.
We're talking with Beverly Gaddis and Kathy Epperson with the National Alliance on Mental Illness this morning. It is Mental Illness Awareness Week, and we're going to take a quick break in Mid Mornings with Amy. We'll be right back.